And finally, the third thing is massive exposure of this opportunity to the masses in a very compressed period of time. You see, I don't believe there's anyone in the United States better to expose this concept to the masses than Hayden Cameron. Who is Hayden Cameron? An individual that I've known for over 20 years. He has two talents. He is one of the most respected journalists in the U.S., and he's an expert in network marketing. And he utilized both of these talents simultaneously for the first time back in the 70s when he found a small company in a little town in California that had an unusual name for its dietary program. It was called the Cambridge Diet. He did a few articles on that and brought them from obscurity to popularity, with hundreds of thousands of people joining that company. Well, his talents were called upon again in the 90s when the Rexall pharmacy chain opened up its own network marketing division. He did some articles on their lead product prior to them opening, and tens of thousands of leads came as a result of that. Well, the Trump organization has called upon Hayden to work his magic again. He'll be helping with Donald with media appearances this summer, which could include the likes of Larry King Live, Oprah, The View, and the Today Show, and those tens of millions of people that will be exposed to this as a result of that. Those leads, they're going to the field. And Hayden will be working his broadcast and print media magic too. Online news broadcasts like Google News or AOL News. Major business magazines could even be the likes of Forbes or Fortune. And how about articles in every daily newspaper in the U.S. as a possibility, with at the end of it directing people to a website where they can get a free DVD, CD of Donald, and those leads come back to us in the field. Hundreds of thousands of leads this summer as a result of possibly 100 million exposures. Those three factors, folks, have never happened in the history of network marketing. Mobilization of the mass amount of leadership of network marketing individuals, the opening of tens of millions of previously closed or unsponsorable individuals into the field of possible recruits, and finally, massive media exposure in a concentrated time frame of summer and early fall. How would you like to have Donald speak to your prospects in his voice and tell them they should join you in the Trump Network? We've got that up already, a 4-minute sizzle call. It's at 618-355-1511. You'll want to copy down all the information on this page. That's 618-355-1511. So, how much does it cost to be in business with Donald Trump? Well, how'd you like to have Donald Trump at your convention speaking to your sales team? We can arrange that. We already know the price. It's $1 million. Oh, no, wait a minute. Donald owns the company. It's free. How about, what does it cost to use Donald's name, Donald's brand, Donald's reputation, Donald's expertise, the fortune, everything? Use that to your advantage. Leverage it with your group. Well, that basically is priceless. But to be in business with Donald Trump, $467. It includes your business kit, which is your brochures and manuals and all of that, your clinical nutritional testing to determine what nutritional regimen you should be on. Hospitals pay $350 to $450 just for that alone. And then we'll throw in on top of that $430 retail worth of products. $467 for the entire thing. You're in business with Donald Trump, and we'll even pay a $100 Fast Start bonus out of that. And so you get started for the $467. You help 5 people get started at the same level, and you are in for free. You have all of your money back, and you are profitable and on your way to one of the most profitable businesses you could ever be in. Our pre-launch meeting then in the Marriott, downtown Atlanta, Georgia, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th of June, with the full launch a little bit later this year, 25,000 people in the seats. And Donald's goal is to have 1 to 1.5 million agents in this program in the first year to 18 months. Now, Atlanta will sell out, so if you want to register for that, you got to do it like right away. You see, I know there's people that are looking at this and say, you know what, maybe I'll just check this out a little bit because, I can't recommend something to somebody unless I check it out and I'm comfortable with it. I got news for you. You cannot. I repeat, you cannot do the due diligence that Donald already done. And he has decided to risk his multi-billion-dollar reputation. His fame, his fortune is behind the Trump Network. It is his company. As Donald says, join me. Take a leap of faith that's necessary in any worthwhile endeavor, and together we'll turn this opportunity into success. Folks, if I were you and I am me, I would spend the next 4, 5, 10, 12 hours getting everybody I know into the next live webinar. Build your organization today. 10 hours spent this week is worth 50, 100, 200 hours spent in the summer or fall. You will never be positioned in your life better than you are today. My 30 years in this industry, I believe, has been put together just to have me at this point in time with this opportunity. And you're here before millions are going to follow you. We look forward to working with you. It is vital that you get back with the individual who invited you onto this call, get positioned